Hi there, and welcome to the Council of Coaches, where today I've got a very special video for you that I've been working on quite a lot lately. You see, I'm a big fan of Smash Bros, and I'm also a big fan of Pokémon. Since Pokémon Sun and Moon came out, I decided, let's do something fun with it. Let's make an actual edited, properly scripted video, which will be kind of decent, you know? Kind of decent. So I'm going to be giving every Smasher from Super Smash Bros. For Wii U a Pokémon typing, ability, and stats, as if they were Pokémon in the games. Characters' typings and stats will be judged on both Smash Brothers and a mix of spin-off games and canon games. So for instance, you'll see that with a few characters later. So if you could please leave a like, that would mean a lot, and show your support. And feel free to share the video as well. Enjoy the show! Mario! Starting off with the world's most famous plumber, Mario. As you can see, I gave him solid stats across the board, because he's very basic in every single way. Mario was given the typing of normal fire, because he's a very average character, but also quite iconic for using fire attacks. The abilities I gave him were Technician and Iron Fist, oddly enough. Technician seemed to fit him, since he's a plumber, and kinda similar, you know? Iron Fist was given because of that famous Meteor Smash of his. And also, some of his punching attacks for some reason just make his hand bigger, so I felt it was fair. I would have loved to give him Iron Up Smash instead, but that ability hasn't been quite made yet. Luigi! Luigi is the perfect example of me taking liberty from spin-off games, since as far as I know, he has no actual canon electrical abilities. Since Mario and Luigi's Superstar Saga, it seems like Luigi's electricity abilities have become more and more recognizable by fans. Because of this, I gave him the normal electric type. Similar to Mario, his stats are relatively basic. I gave him more defense and less attack, however. I decided to also slightly drop his health, because, you know, he's younger, he's a bit more thin, he doesn't have as much meat as Mario does, you know? Luigi is well known for his wimpy personality and also looking like an idiot while he fights. Because of this, I gave him the Wimp Out ability as well as the Hustle ability. I think this silly personality might just help him have a slight advantage over his brother. Peach! So Princess Peach is probably going to be one of the more controversial Pokemon on this list. I decided to give her the Fairy Poison type because, well, she works along with Toad. Toads are quite often seen as her servants, so I felt like it was kind of fair. The Fairy typing was given because she's a beautiful princess, and all princesses are fairy types, don't you know? Also, it just suits her. Her abilities are Effect Spore and Levitate. The Effect Spore is in reference to Toad himself, while Levitate is a reference to her ability to hover off the ground, which she is well known for. Levitate might be useful for those ugly ground types she's weak to, but Effect Spore can certainly be handy as well, especially in a more casual setting. Her stats are overall decent. I gave her a lot of attack, seeing that in Smash she's heavily physical. You do not want to get whacked by that forward air, trust me. Wowza! The King of Koopas is a physical brute. Bowser sports 150 attack and 125 defense, heavily focusing on the physical aspect of the Pokemon game. His special attack and special defense in comparison are simply embarrassing, but it only makes sense. I mean, he survived intense falls relatively well, but it's actually quite often that fireballs are what makes him fall. Not only that, but the typing I gave him quad resists fire. So in terms of canon, I thought it was necessary to lower that special defense. Bowser's typing's pretty self-explanatory. Dragon Fire, nothing special there. His abilities are Intimidate and Shell Armor. It allows Bowser to choose between a physical or defensive playstyle. He's a pretty strong dude, if you know what I mean. I heard he owns a private jet. Yoshi! I gave Yoshi the odd Onyx treatment, where he's fast but also a beefy tank in a way. It honestly doesn't work that well, but sadly neither does Yoshi. I mean, have you seen the tier list? You think he's fantastic, like top 10 characters, but BAM! He gets left behind just like that. His attack isn't awful, so he can dish out decent damage. He has good defenses because of that beautiful egg shield, and good speed because he's a trusty steed. His ability No Guard helps him hit any attack, and was given because Yoshis have to aim their eggs well. His other ability is Gluttony for those less experienced Yoshis that just want to eat their enemies. According to Sakurai, Yoshi is actually a dragon, not a dinosaur. So I gave him the dragon normal typing, since he's also pretty basic. Rosalina and Luma. Rosalina and Luma are infamous for being absolutely broken sometimes in Smash. However, it's also canon that Rosalina is a very powerful entity. With the job of watching over the cosmos and such, as well as creating a whole new universe, she's no simple princess. With the most controversial ability in 6th Gen, Parental Bond, Rosalina and Luma would be sure to stir up frustration within the Pokemon community. I gave it the fairy typing because it is really the only thing that fits. She doesn't quite have any psychic abilities, and pure fairy just simply fits. Her stats revolve mostly around special abilities. Despite being physical in Smash, it's more likely that she'd be using her special type attacks in real battle. Bowser Jr. For Bowser Jr., I wanted to do something a bit more unique. Similar to Archeops, Bowser Jr. is weakened after a certain point in battle. Under 25%, Bowser Jr. loses his Clowncopter. When Clunker is not active, Bowser Jr. is a Dragon Steel type, similar to his father, but also with the addition of the Clowncopter. With his Clowncopter, he's a pretty powerful character, with all around good stats across the board, except his special attack, which is quite low. When Clunker activates, his stats for attack, defense, and special defense are lowered, however his speed is raised. His typing also changes from a Dragon Steel type to simply Dragon. I also had the idea of an eject attack that deals great damage, but activates the Clunker ability early. This attack could certainly add some strategy to how Bowser Jr. is played. After the Clunker ability hits, he's actually pretty weak, and losing that steel typing is no fun. Wario! It's everyone's favorite, Wario! Wario is a pretty balanced character whose main focus is physical attack and health. He's a healthy dude, Garlic builds that HP, you know. Wario's been given the normal poison type because, like Mario and Luigi before him, he's pretty basic, but also pretty poisonous. He's got a massive FUD, if you weren't aware, that's just waiting to explode. His abilities are Aftermath and Stench, both which aren't very competitively viable. However, let's be honest, it just makes sense. At least we got another poison type. Sadly, he is the last. It's okay, poison types. Wario will hopefully do you justice. Donkey Kong! Donkey Kong might not be the smartest creature, but if he were a Pokemon, that would honestly give him a slight advantage. With two incredibly useful abilities, Unaware and Oblivious, this Kong's gonna hurt. Donkey Kong's high health, attack, and decent defenses help him stay in the game, as he can take hits like a champ, contrary to his games. In Smash, of course, Donkey Kong is one of the hardest characters to take a stock of. I wanted to make sure that he was difficult to take down if the scenario were Pokemon as well. Donkey Kong's a normal fighting type because he's just a dangerous ape? Gorilla? He's not gorilla. He's an ape though, right? Donkey Kong's an ape, right? He's a monkey. Diddy Kong! Diddy Kong is nothing special, being a pure normal type. If anything, he's undeniably similar to Ambipom. I notice he's a fierce fighter known for quick and swift attacks, even down to his smash attacks. Because of this, I gave him the Skill Link ability, which will be Stab with double hit, as well as other multi-hits he could learn. Personally, my favorite multi-hit move is Side Smash or Down Tilt Up Smash. I don't know. His other ability is Adaptability. That's a stupid name. In a Smash setting, adapting is extremely important. I also felt it fit the character in a decent way, so huzzah. In terms of Diddy Kong's stats, he's been given quick speed, decent defenses, low special attack, and a high attack. So yeah, that's the first 10 characters Pokemonified. You know, it's like Smashified, but Pokemonified? No? Okay. This was the only big bulk of normal types. Next time it will be a bit more diverse. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed. It's not often that you'll see a video like this from our channel, so if you could please show your support for videos like this, I would really appreciate it. Feel free to give a like, share the video, or heck, even subscribe. I don't ask for this stuff normally, but I would really appreciate some sort of support to show that these videos are worth it, and that I should continue trying to make them. Because they are a lot of fun to make, but they do take a lot more time than Let's Play, especially when I have school and hockey and you know, I'm lazy. That's the biggest part there. I'm mostly lazy. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.